Hi everybody, today for the Disney movie Hercules, I am going to talk about iconographic symbols that are seen throughout the entire movie. For my analysis of the Disney movie Hercules, I will talk about different symbols or important items that are seen throughout the entirety of the movie. For my analysis question, I decided to go with what are some important symbols that are shown or represented through the Disney movie Hercules, and do they have any specific meaning? For my analysis question, I wanted to make my question kind of broad so that I could explain it in more details and add some more context in my actual analysis. The first symbol that I want to talk about in this video is the gold medallion. For some more context, the gold medallion was gifted to Hercules as a baby by his parents Zeus and Hera, and he was wearing it when he was kidnapped by Pain and Panic, who are Hades' little minions. His adoptive parents found him on the ground where Pain and Panic left him, and they took him in and raised them as their own child. The gold medallion is special to Hercules because it is the only thing he had from where he was born. That was the only thing that he was wearing that he had from his origins at Mount Olympus. It is really important to Hercules because he feels he does not belong or fit anywhere in the town. You can see he completely destroys the entire town, which shows that he just does not fit in to the society. On the gold medallion, though, there is a cloud and a lightning bolt on it, which represents his origins from the gods, and also his father, Zeus, who is the god of lightning. For the second symbol that I have researched in the movie is just lightning bolts in general. They're seen throughout the entire movie, whether Zeus is throwing them at the Titans or they're on the gold medallion. As I said before, Zeus, who is Hercules' father, is the god of lightning. Zeus is also the god of thunder and can also control the weather. Lightning bolts are the main symbol for Zeus, but they also show how different Mount Olympus and the underworld are from each other. Mount Olympus is where all the gods live together, and the underworld is where all the souls of the people who have passed away go. While Mount Olympus is bright and peaceful and serene, the underworld is the complete opposite. It is very dark and it is very cavernous, and there are many souls there just traveling in the river. The difference between the two places also show the major differences between Zeus and Hades, who are in fact brothers in this movie. They also have another brother, Poseidon, who is the god of the sea. He is not really shown in this movie, though. The underworld reflects Hades, who is the god of the dead, and his villainous traits. He is the villain in Hercules, and the underworld shows it's black, it's dark, it's scary down there, and that reflects Hades. The third symbol I'm going to talk about today is Pegasus. Pegasus, like the gold medallion, was gifted to Hercules as a baby. Immediately, the two became inseparable and became instant best friends. Sadly, when Hercules was kidnapped by Pain and Panic, everyone was saddened, including Pegasus, who was his closest friend at the time. Pegasus represents companionship throughout the movie, which Hercules struggles with greatly throughout the entire movie because he sees himself as an outsider, and he also sees himself as different than everyone else around him. Pegasus also shows great loyalty throughout the movie because even when Pegasus and Hercules haven't seen each other in many years, Pegasus immediately remembers him, and they become best friends once again. The fourth and last symbol I'm going to talk about today is Mount Olympus, just as a whole. As I said previously, Mount Olympus is the home for all the gods. It is seen as perfect and peaceful and serene. So when Hercules was kidnapped late one night by Hades' little minions, it wrecked every single god who lived on Mount Olympus. This showed that their home had flaws and wasn't the perfect oasis they had previously thought. That is all of the symbols that I'm talking about for iconographic symbols and important items in the Disney movie Hercules. Thank you for listening.